Consider the following numbers: binary 1100, decimal 11, and hexadecimal D. Which of the following lists the numbers in order from least to greatest? So we have these three numbers using different number systems. So the first is binary, then decimal, then hexadecimal. So to order the numbers from least to greatest, we can just convert them all to their equivalent decimal values. So obviously we don't need to convert decimal 11 because it's already in decimals in the decimal system. So first let's convert binary. So the way binary works is that each digit from right to left represents a different decimal value, and in that digit either a 0 or 1 is used to indicate whether that the value of that digit is included in the sum when calculating the decimal value. So in this case, here the first number has a value, the first digit has value of 1, and the second one has value of 2, then this third one has a value of 4, and then the fourth one has value of 8. The value of the next digit is always just multiplied. The previous digit is just double the previous digit. So now what we can do is add up the digit values according to whether there's a 0 or 1 in this place. So let's do that. So the first digit has a 0, and the value of the first digit is 1, but since there's a 0, it's not included. This will just end up being 0. And then the second digit, there's also a 0, and the value in that digit is a 2, but since there's a 0 in that place, it doesn't get added to the sum. And the third digit has a 1 in it, and its value, the value of that digit is 4, so this will be included. And the same for the last digit here. There's a 1, so we will include it, since 1 times that number is just going to be that number, whereas in these two cases it was 0, so it won't be included in the sum for the decimal value. And then the value of this digit is 8. So we can add this all together. So these are just 0, 0, this is 4, and this is 8. So that means the decimal value of this binary number is 12. And then let's do the hexadecimal number. So the hexadecimal number is pretty easy. I have this chart here that shows the hexadecimal value and the corresponding decimal digit, but you don't need a chart. I'm just going to demonstrate here. So the way hexadecimal works is that there are 16 total hexadecimal values, and the hexadecimal's value, it just starts from 0 and ends at 9, and then since there are 16 total, that you add the letters A, B, C, D, E, and F, and the decimal values of each of these. So for the first 0 through 9, it's literally the same. The hexadecimal and the decimal values are the same. And then once you get to the letters down here, you just keep going. So we stopped at 9 hexadecimal is equal to 9 decimal. And then once you get to A, you just add one more. So we go from 9 to 10, and we just keep going like that. So B is 11, since it's the second letter in the alphabet. And we stopped at 9, the number 9. So that's how you convert from hexadecimal to decimal. And so we know that the D is the fourth letter in the alphabet, and 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. So that means the decimal value of hexadecimal D is 13. So what this means is the value of the binary 1100 is 12. The value of this decimal 11 is just 11. And the value of this hexadecimal D is 13. So that means in least to greatest, we're first going to have the decimal value, then the binary, then the hexadecimal. So decimal, then binary, then the hexadecimal. So that means B is the correct answer.